Well, I grew up in areas south of Lubbock, Texas, between Snyder and Post, Texas, and I got tired of Lubbock settling on my head if the dust storms. And so I went to Angelo State University, kind of followed my brothers there. Did my undergraduate work in ag business, minored in accounting and economic. Actually kind of thought I was going to go into the lending side of it and hopefully manage ranches through the trust departments. It's kind of what my original thought was. I got a chance to coach judging teams for a master's and stayed in Angelo and got my master's in beef cattle range nutrition. Through coaching judging teams, I got asked to go to A&M to coach the judging team at A&M and went down there and worked on a PhD in equine nutrition, actually. So either I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do or I just wanted to be well-rounded and have the option to get a job when I got out. But after I finished my PhD, I had the opportunity to work with our extension specialist, equine specialist there at Texas A&M. And I really didn't have a clue what extension was at the time. We didn't have much of a 4-H program at home. And so I got to go do some clinics with a gentleman named B.F. Yates, who was kind of Texas famous in the horse side of it. I wound up getting hired in September of 1984 as a specialist up here and didn't even graduate till December of that year, but I started work as an extension specialist in 1984 and been there working with them ever since.
Women in agriculture is kind of a passion of mine. There's so many women that are becoming more and more involved in owning and managing their own places, but they don't have the opportunity for education. Every time I go to one of his programs or what he's teaching, I learn something. And part of why we bought this place was the possibility of maybe having trainings here, hosting and doing some trainings here with the shop and the acreage. We could do that very easily. It's close enough to DFW.
We actually moved back to Wise County in 2020. We moved right at the start of the pandemic, so we got to isolate in our new home, and it was wonderful. I started living in Wise County in 1986, actually, and then we moved to College Station in 2009 as I was associate department head, overseeing the extension program unit from 2009 until 2021. And I decided I wanted to move back up here in 20, and so we found this place and we decided we'd move. The biggest reason I like it is because it's out in the boondocks. The farther I can get away from town, the better I like it. Well, when we found this property, we thought we had a pretty good deal through a traditional bank. And in the process, we'd also contacted AgTrust, and just the service and the attention to detail and the honesty in that process is what's made us really appreciate working with this lending agency. You know, I've tried to do some things I think are beneficial to the industry, and I hope being known to be consistent in support of the industry and trying to find a better way to raise livestock. One thing about working in extension, you don't really look for any fame or anything like that, but you try to do a good job and see if you can be benefit to somebody along the way.